Well, hello and welcome to our special segment, Meet Our MPs on NDTV. Today I'm being joined by a very special guest, Sri Bharat. He's a member of parliament from Vizag, from the Telugu Desam party. So thank you so much for speaking to NDTV. So in this interview, I don't speak about the politics and the issues that goes around, but it's a non-political interview. So please tell us about yourself, how the journey all started, and what came into your mind for to become a politician.
Thanks, Aishvarya. I contested for the second time in 2024. I contested in 2019 and I lost. Okay. So my journey in direct politics is about 6 years, a little over 6 years now. But I do come from a family of politicians, so I am a legacy product. My grandfathers on both sides, mother's father and father's father, were members of parliament from 1984. One was a 5-term, another was a 2-term. So I've grown up seeing parliamentarians' lives and the kind of work they do, the kind of impact they have. And I've always wanted to do something like that in my life. I didn't imagine that I would contest at the age of 29.
Okay.
But my paternal granddad passed away in 2018 and that sort of precipitated the opportunity. But I also lead a university now. I've been doing that full time for the last 6 years. We have 30,000 students. And the kind of deep impact that we can have on young minds is something that I really cherish. So balancing these two lives is a challenge. I think with education we get to have deeper impact to a smaller audience relative to the impact that we have in public life, where we have about 2 million voters, 20 lakh voters, and the country that we represent now in the parliament about 140 crores. Even if as a committee member, if we can change one word or one phrase in any law or any act, it can change crores of people's lives. So this is something that I've sort of grown up seeing. So this is a calling, I feel, because I've always wanted to give back. I am very privileged, and it's easy for me to say that I want to live with my wife, my son. Financially, we're comfortable. I could go live in the US. And I did study there, and I felt that as a middle class citizen, the kind of access to certain basic necessities that are available there, in many cities we're not able to provide that in India. I represent Visakhapatnam. We don't have 24 hours drinking water for our residents in the city also. Mm-hmm. These are things that I'd like to work on.
Mr. Bharat, if I would like to ask you, you've said that you are from a political background, you have your parents, grandparents who are in the politics, but if not politics, then what you would be?
See, I'm already a university president, so if not politics, I would just done that full time. No, I'm already doing that.
Okay.
So it's not like I've given up. Only my time on it has come down. Earlier, I was spending 60% of my time. It has come down to 20% of my time now. So I would have done that more, and maybe if I had some time left over, I would have done some business or made some money. So today, I forego that. You never know what life will, what cards you are going to be dealt. You have to be ready for those.
But it's a tough life that you are living. You are also dealing with, the works that you do for the universities, for the education, and also a life of a politician. How do you manage that?
It's not easy. I think losing in 2019 in that sense was an opportunity because I had become a president only about 6-7 months prior to the elections. Okay. So the last 6 years I've focused on leadership development, setting up processes and systems such that the dependence on me for taking many strategic decisions comes down. So today we are equipped with a strong leadership team, and many of whom have come from all over the country, institutes of excellence, and they take ownership. So we are a model where it's distributed ownership. So those who come beyond compensation, they look at it as a place that they own, and when you find good people, they will take the organization forward. It means that you need to be able to let go. You need to be able to be honest about what can and can't be done, and we are attempting that. I think we've reached a good place in these 6 years. That has given me the time to spend in public life. Had I won in 2019, I'm not sure I would have been able to do all these things and set up Gitam in a manner where it would be able to run the way it is today.
Okay. Mr. Bharat, you have seen politics for a very long time now. How have you seen it evolving over the years? Now, you are a Telugu Desam party, a partner of the Bharatiya Janata Party, an India Alliance member, but in previous few years when Telugu Desam Party was not the part of the NDA, how it all changed now? How do you feel?
I think from when my grandfathers were in politics 40 years ago to now, awareness has changed. The desires or needs or greed of people has changed. So hence you will see that the kind of requests that come from being societal in nature to very personal in nature has evolved a lot. Today, a lot of people that come to us are get me a job or do this for me, do that for me, versus build a road for my city or develop a park in my neighborhood. So you have to adapt to those times. And the other is with the advent of this technology and the information era, information is available at everybody's fingertips.
Absolutely.
So that alters behavior a lot. And now with AI and even fake things, people are getting away. Leaders are saying things and saying that I didn't say it because somebody else has morphed it.
Absolutely.
So it's difficult. You have to keep adapting. I think the simple thing is you have to adapt, you have to learn. And at least in my constituency, I have found that being honest and telling people I can and can't do this in the short term while people don't like it. I think in 6 years, they have found that this guy is consistent.
Okay.
See, I lost with 4,000 votes in 2019.
Okay.
So I came close.
Okay.
But now, over the last 5 years, I think there's some amount of goodwill that was generated. I got 5 lakh plus majority in this elections.
Okay.
So I do feel that people recognize you if you're consistent, and if they feel that you're working for good, and if their trust comes, then people will reciprocate.
Mr. Bharat, I would also like to ask you about your constituency, Vizag. It's a beautiful place, coastal area. What's your vision down the line by 5 years from now? What one thing that you want to literally change in Vizag, and that's your vision?
Well, I would say it's amplify rather than change. The city is very calm, peaceful. It's a settler's city. People from all over the country come and settle down. There's a lot of public sector undertakings there. The Navy is there. So a lot of people who work there for 2-3 years like it and come back when they retire. Now we need to scale up that activity. The speed of the city will increase as we bring investment, as we bring jobs.
Absolutely.
It will become a little bit more fast-paced. But you don't want the quality of life to go down. And it is a very unique city where you've got hills and the sea in the same place. So it's very picturesque.
People go for tourism as well.
Yeah, so tourism does have to get amped up a lot. And that's something that is a priority area for us. But beyond that, I would say that building a city for the future. You see many Indian cities today, including Delhi, suffering from various challenges, infrastructure, pollution. So we would like to plan for the future in such a manner that it is a sustainable city and a role model for built cities. See, Amravati is a new city.
Yeah.
So you're building it from scratch.
Yeah.
So you can design it well.
Yeah.
But Vizag is a built city.
Yeah.
It has many challenges. How do you transform a built city into a futuristic city is a challenge that I'd like to take on.
Lastly, before I wind up, I wanted to ask you about your experience of that first day when you entered the parliament and took the oath of a member of parliament. What was that moment?
I think it's because of the environment that I've grown up. Successes don't excite me so much. Failures don't deject me so much. Yes, every step you feel that it's an honor, it's a responsibility. And there are fleeting moments of pride and happiness. But by and large, I remain undeterred by most things because I forget. My memory is such that I don't remember my highs too well. It is the lows that I remember more because those are the ones that keep you grounded and keep you focused on your goals.
Well, that's a great message to the youth as well who are listening to us. Thank you so much for speaking to NDTV. That was Mr. Bharat, a member of parliament from the Telugu Desam Party from Vizag. Thank you so much for watching NDTV.